Good morning, everyone. How's everyone doing on this Sunday morning? Been raining all night, morning, and a little bit of fog is out there, and they're threatening with a flood all the way from, I forgot where, up until, I think, Massachusetts. So, I don't know what's going on, but I know I wanted to go to the store. That's what I'm doing up so early. And I got to take the trash out because I smelled oranges. You know how oranges start to smell? And then I'm saying to myself, is there a rotten orange in here? And so I'm looking in the bowl. I took only got like 3 left now, but I was eating oranges. I said, maybe it's the pills that I'm smelling that's in the trash. Well, my trash is overdue anyway, to be dumped. I have to dump my trash at least maybe about 2 times a week. Just me, y'all. Just me. And it is now, the sun hasn't even come up yet. Even though they sprung forward last night, I think around 2 o'clock. I think that's what time they sprang forward. And the sun is not up yet. I have 5:44 a.m. March the 10th. Well, when is the sun coming up? So in other words, the sun is going to be up later. When they set the clock forward, the sun is coming up later, but the daylight time is saved. I think that's the way it is now, because I was getting a little confused. Why ain't the sun up, coming up or starting to get ready to come up? Because it's usually up, I think, about this time of the morning when I'm up. But it was still drizzling the last time I looked out the window. And then on my computer it says clear. I'm like, well, what part of the world is he from? Because it sure as heck ain't clear over here. But if it does clear up, I want to go to the store. I had this taste. I want me a soda, even though I know I need to lose some weight. Oh, I found my gown, by the way, y'all. You see it? This is, I had it. Tag is still on it. I still haven't found that shirt, and I'm determined to find that shirt sometime between today and tomorrow. I think I showed y'all that bird before, unless it's a different one. It's so cute. We don't have birds like that here, do we? Well, maybe certain parts. I know that each area that I moved to, the birds are different. The insects are different. Like when I have actually had, since I've been living in this apartment, I've been here almost 12 years now, and I have actually seen night crawlers in my house. Yes, I think I may have mentioned that before, but they will come in somehow or another to get through under the door, but I got a cement, patio back there in the back, and I got a cement patio in the front, porch in the front. And I have seen them in both the areas, like the mud area over there, like when you first come in where the tile is. I've seen them. I was like, wow. And one time, get this. This is just coming back to memory just now, y'all. I had planted some flowers outside, even though we're not supposed to. I planted me some flowers anyway because I had the seeds. And so we planted me and my daughter and my little grandson at that time, he was still he's 14 now, almost 14. But he was little then, how kids like to plant stuff. And so we out there planting the little seeds, putting a little trench, making a little trench. And then we would put the seeds in the little trench. And lo and behold, I'd be darned if I didn't see a slug up in here. Because I planted them right outside of the patio. So apparently they crawled over the patio. I think that porch out there got to be about 7 feet. I don't know. Y'all never took time to measure it. But I did measure, the open spaces one time because I was going to put up curtains around, so the sun, I could sit on the porch without the sun, the glare from the sun. And, you had to crawl a distance to get to my inside of my house. He was actually a slug, and ooh, I'm so detested by them things. I'm so, well, not detested, yeah, I guess it is detested. I'm getting crazy just thinking about those things in my house. And there's nobody here to get this character out but me. I don't like insects, y'all. I guess you gather that by this, time. But I got up early this morning. Anyway, like I said, I wanted to go to the store. And I had a taste for orange soda or some kind of soda. But then I said, I got to get my weight under control. So I will, if I go out, I'm going to make myself another meatloaf, even though I got that chicken up there. But somehow or another, that chicken just wasn't sitting right with me. I still got that chicken, that big old roasted chicken sitting up there and cut it up, I think I quartered it more or less. And I ate 1/4 because I made chicken salad and this, this, that, and the third with it. So I still got that chicken up there to eat. And somebody in my chat, when I was reading the in the comments, yesterday when I was doing my comment, she said, somebody please go get Grandma some water and some food. I cracked up. I don't mean I don't have any food at all. There's something, people just say I don't have any food or I need to go to the store to get some food. It means simply that you don't have anything that you want to eat right there, then and there, because there's food in the house. You already know there's food in the house at all times. But that was so funny to me. And I thought, in a way of speaking, it was funny. She made my day. When she said that, go get Grandma, all around Grandma some food. I said, wow. It goes to show you that some people do have a heart. Well, y'all, I ain't got nothing to talk about. But when I woke up this morning, I saw something said something about rattlesnake festival. And I heard rattlesnake. That was all I needed to hear. I heard up and because I was asleep. That's what I woke up, go to sleep on my TV. And that's what I woke up to. I said, not this morning. Today is Sunday, as far as I know. I ain't talking about no rattlesnake this morning. I ain't talking about no rattlesnake, period. I don't know what it was about or anything. Now, this is an unusual looking character. Look at him. Look, you see how small his head is? And birds are so fascinating, y'all. But snakes, I can't deal with snakes. I cannot. No. It's too early in the morning. Might catch me around 2-ish or 3-ish. When the sun is up high and bright. I'll say anytime after 12. But no, I'm in bed. Wait a minute. What's going on up in here? And I'm trying to talk low, not get too excited this morning now because I don't want to disturb my neighbor because I think somebody else is up besides me. I heard somebody upstairs walking. If you're real quiet, you can hear it. But other than that, you don't pay any attention. Because the neighbors around here, for the most part, are pretty quiet. Now, when I first moved in here, I was very loud. I let everybody know I was here. Boom, 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 boom. Here I am, baby. And I already had my breakfast. I had some leftover potatoes that I had cooked yesterday. I was going to make an egg. I said, nah, I don't want no egg. And so I had the butter. I had butter, little pats of butter sitting out there. Put them out there just in case I wanted some eggs. And then I just changed my mind. And so the little pats of butter are still sitting there. They're probably soft by now. And I want to cook my cornbread. I don't know. I think that, a certain time of the month, you go to these cravings, like, how you used to when you was pregnant, or even some people react like that when they have their period, they crave stuff. I remember this girl that I used to work with, she craved those licorice, what do you call them, long licorice stick, but the red ones, that's the one she used to like. Not the black one, the red one, the licorice. And she said she always craved those. And you would actually see her, she would, come to work and she would be eating them. But I never noticed anything like that. But now I'm starting to notice that, maybe I'm late or something like that, because I certainly did have me a taste for some soda. And I want me some more of that meatloaf. That meat, I ate that whole meatloaf, y'all. It was good, too. I'm telling you, I never made a meatloaf taste like that. And it was so simple what I did. I made it like meatballs, actually, because I put the, grated cheese, Parmesan in it. I think that's what made it taste, like meatballs. But it was good. I mean, it was good. I didn't have no green peppers. I had a red pepper, and I left it in the refrigerator too long. Ended up having to throw the red pepper out. But I didn't have no green pepper. Had I had some green pepper, I would have put that in there. And I used Ritz crackers. I crushed them up, smashed them up good, put an egg in it. I think I put some ketchup in it too, but not a lot. It didn't overpower it. And that's the best meatloaf I think I ever made in my life. But you know what they say, the old saying goes that when you make just a little bit, that's when it comes out really good. And that was a small meatloaf because I had got a roll of hamburger from Amazon. Amazon. I got it from Walmart. You know how they make the little rolls of hamburger? And so I got the very smallest one. Because, like I said, sometimes Amazon meat, Walmart's meat, just don't turn me on. As a matter of fact, don't tell nobody though, but I threw away a whole pork loin because it looked like a cow tongue after I cooked it. I said, no, I ain't supposed to look like this. Not no pork loin. Now, the one I used to have, the meat is kind of like white. That's why they call it the white meat, some certain parts of pork chop. And I said, I'm not even going to eat this. I cooked it. I actually cooked it. And it had, it was pre-seasoned, But I didn't eat it. I said it looked too much like a cow's tongue to me. And I threw that bad boy in the trash. I forgot how much it cost. It didn't cost, I think it was less than $10. Maybe something like $7 or $8 or something like that. And I feel bad when I throw away food like that. Because I know somebody, somewhere, is hungry. And speaking of hunger, how all those people, what was so devastating was when I think the Americans or whoever was doing the drop or whatever in Hamas or wherever the place is that they are fighting the war and stuff, that people over there are starving, children are starving and stuff. And they had actually made the drop, how they make the drops from the food. And I think it crushed like 3 kids to death because the drop, the parachute or something like that, however they bring it down to earth, it malfunctioned and it hit those kids and killed them. Sad story, but true. Yeah, it was on the news. I said, now, but I don't think the drop came from the American side. I don't know where it came from. I tell you the truth, I got to listen to the news again because I don't get it right. I didn't come up here to tarry long, y'all. Just came up here to say happy Sunday morning to you. And it is indeed morning. Trust me. It's not even 6 o'clock. Well, it's almost 6 o'clock now, I think. Let's see. Yeah, 5:57. And let's see what time I got. Oh, I've been up here like 14 minutes, which isn't too bad. I didn't go over too much. So, everybody going to church this morning, going to Sunday school. Like this guy said at his, he was a jokester. He was like a comedian. He said he go to church on Sunday. He said he goes in there, takes a shower, put on his best suit, put his hat on, and shoes and everything, his necktie. He's dressed to the nines. And he says then he gets up there and goes in there and turns his TV on and sit down on the couch. And he's in church. It's sad how people do talk about these preachers lately here on the YouTube. But, I'm just not. I just can't fall for all that stuff like that. But I tell you what, that is weird. Now I was much younger when the PTL Club was out. You remember Tammy Faye Baker and Jim Baker when they used to come on the what was it, PTL something club. I forgot what the name of it, but this was way back in the day because I was only like I don't even know if I was in my 30s, maybe 30 or late 20s or something. I used to watch them, but I ain't never sent them no money. Well, first and foremost, I ain't have no money. Let's throw that out there right quick. But I used to watch them, and I have never sent a televangelist nothing. The only person I really sent something, now I used to send money to the veterans of paralyzed vets. They used to, I used to send them money every now and then. Until I found out these things ain't nothing but a business. A lot of these things are just businesses, how they earn this money. And then sometimes they tell me, I don't know how it came about that I learned this because I was given to them for years. But, the Eastern Paralyzed Vets or just Paralyzed Vets. And I know if I heard it on the news, and the same thing with Girl Scouts. They said that's a multi-billion-dollar business. When you buying those cookies from them girls, and the little girls coming by selling you the little cookies, whatever, and you buy them because you think that you're helping the organization. But this is a multi-billion-dollar business. Absolutely. And when I found out that about the veterans, I think it had to be before I moved here because I was given to them for years. I made sacrifices. Sometimes I really didn't even have the, extra money. But every now and then, just like I do St. Jude's. Now, I believe in St. Jude's. And I will throw St. Jude's some money just about. If I don't get it 1 month or if I skip 2 months, I'm going to make it up the next month. Because I really trust and believe in St. Jude's. Because, the parents, I think they don't pay anything, for the care of those children, the cancer patients and stuff like that, which I think is fantastic. That the parents could stay there, their child, sometimes they, get in remission. And they, I just believe in them. And so as long as I have some extra money or corn or something, I'm going to continue to give to them. But all these, what do you call them, televangelists? No, I don't even know them. And when I went to church, I used to enjoy church when I went. I got to get off the video, y'all, because I'm getting carried away up here. I used to enjoy church when I went, clap my hands, and bounce around in the church, try to get into the service and stuff. And I would, and like the Bible said, it's more blessed to give than it is to receive. And I think I've been blessed. And, even back when I was carrying on in my life or whatever, doing what I do best, I guess, drink as much as I could drink, blast music and all that kind of stuff, I was still being blessed. Oh, yes, I was. I consider myself blessed. And I'm not going to tarry, like I said. I'm just going to get ready to get off the video, y'all. That's why I'm trying to talk a little low. I hope this video, I hope you're able to hear the video. Let's see, I've been in here, almost 20 minutes now. But I like talking to the AAG team. I started to go live, but I still didn't figure it out yet. And so I got to do it again. And I was reading up on how to put the music to my video. I've been doing a lot since I've been up this morning. This has been one busy Sunday morning. I didn't just sit up here and play Scrabble, even though I did play Scrabble because I got up around 3 o'clock. I got up real early this morning. But I got 2 things I'm going to do. I don't know if I'm even going to go to the store. If I do, it'll just be to the dollar store. It's closer. Go to the dollar store and maybe grab a soda or something like that. And if I get desperate, oh, brother, that chicken I don't want. But I got a TV dinner up there. I can eat that. I don't know, y'all. I'll make up my mind sooner or later. I just don't want to be out there in the traffic, and I want to get, if I'm going to go to the store, I want to go before the people get out of church, because when they get out of church, I don't know why people do that. When they get out of church, they go straight to the supermarket, grocery store. They should have had their dinner cooked before they went to church, or put it in a crock pot, or do something. I mean, when I was going to church, I didn't have to cook. I used to try to cook my dinner. If I went to church, I used to try to cook the dinner the night before, Saturday night. And because you can get hungry, believe me, your guts will be growling while you sitting there in that church. It's like, oh my God, I hope nobody didn't hear it. And then sit there and go to sleep. I'd sit right there in that church and go to sleep. But I always was sleepyhead anyway, because I had a lot of head injuries. I'm sitting up there trying to tell my kids not to go to sleep. And I'm the one who was going to sleep. I guess that church was so boring. I'm sitting up there, head bobbing like whoa, embarrassing. And stomach growling because the only thing I can think about is food. And on that note, I'll see you again soon. I go with love.